Hello and welcome. Express yourself, have an opinion, paint the town red. This is CJ Youngistan, a place for the young voter to see the change, bring a change and be a part of the change-making process. Here is what all we've packed for you in the next 30 minutes of CJ Youngistan.
Hey,
Hey,
Minister.
The first-time voter will make or break. Political parties has a lot at stake.
बिजली पानी
Corruption-free India.
He wants this and she wants that. Hey minister, stop corruption, don't just sit on your
ओए मंत्री
inflation, corruption, frustration, rejection. What's the youth's contribution to this general election? Pay attention. Speak, sing, shout. Hindustan, assert yourself to be a part of Youngistan. But first on the show, let's start with a big youth issue that most political parties stayed away from. Article 377 and the promise to decriminalize adult consensual gay sex. I have with me human rights lawyer Sashi Bhushan and a member of the transgender community, Abina. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, Sashi, I want to start with you. Tell me, were you a little disappointed that a political party, let's say like the AAP, that had made a big deal out of the Supreme Court verdict, and when its manifesto comes out, it decides to keep quiet on that. Was that a little disappointing for you?
Well, this is not the first time that we have been disappointed by the political parties. It's an order of the day, I think. And elections were the time when we were hoping, yes, okay, means this is the time when they can try to allure and entice this section of the society, which they are not doing again. So definitely a little bit of disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, do you feel that this is a kind of an issue that has to be strongly put by any political party that wants to really stand by you and show support to members of the LGBTQ community? Do you feel that?
I absolutely feel. You know what is an interesting part, because within the political parties, if you look at it, there's a difference of opinion. You can see,
Yeah.
and what plays role over there is your personal homophobia, your personal transphobia against it. Parties like Congress, they have come forward and have talked about Section 377 quite openly, where you have a centralized party. You know, the topmost people decides, and then people will follow
Follow it,
irrespective of whatever you're deciding.
Yeah.
But people like parties like AAP, where people have their own opinions, you will see that in Mumbai, when you have a meeting, lot of meetings with them, they are saying that okay, this is very important, we have to be talking about that. At the national level, it is still not stunk in.
Right.
At the national level, they are not still been able to understand the universe of LGBT community, which is a potential vote bankers,
Yeah.
and they're looking forward for a daring party who will stand up and say enough is enough.
Yeah. We were also talking about the fact that this is a big election issue for the youth and not just the people of the LGBT community. In fact, a major section of the youth, the first-time voter in India, wants this issue to be addressed.
It's very interesting. You should know about that. After Delhi High Court judgment, majority of youngsters came out to their family members. Majority of youngsters came out to their friends that we have a different sexual orientations and we need to be accepted by you. And people came forward and said that it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine whatever you are, as far as you are making these choices for yourself, and you should be happy about it.
Yeah.
And I think that made a lot of change. After another decision about Supreme Court on Section 377, people were not sure, am I supposed to get arrested? What is going to happen to me? So everybody was really concerned about it, especially these youngsters. 5 years before, or 2 years before, 3 years before, I never thought of me being involved in the political parties. Now I feel like that.
Yeah.
Now
That
I
you
feel
can
that.
take
Now
over.
I feel
Yeah.
that I should be president. I should be Prime Minister of India, given
Yeah.
a choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, that change has occurred because the youth blood is coming forward and saying that is no, we want to be the decision maker.
Right.
We are not going to be any more just a vote bank for you.
Correct.
You are not going to lure us with your false vote. If you want to work for our country, then you should have strong promises that you are going to fulfill about it, and people don't want to compromise about it.
That's something for the political parties to actually think about. Sashi, you're gay yourself,
Yes,
and
yes,
you're
yes.
openly gay.
I am.
Did you feel, and you're in a position where you're helping other people, did you feel a change in attitudes of people around
after the decriminalization and then the subsequent criminalization? Did you feel that there was a...
I was always confident to tell people, but again, even if I was confident, there was a kind of fear that, okay, whatever I'm doing, my behavior and my orientation, it's still a crime as per IPC says, as per Section 377 says. And on the other hand, if I say after this judgment, yes, it gave me kind of a confidence that now I am like a kind of an honorable citizen of India who has got the right of equality. He cannot be misbehaved, maltreated, or any kind of humiliation. So yes, means definitely it came. But again, when this judgment of the Supreme Court, again when it was criminalized, it was always for me one step forward, two steps back, and which is sad now. And I feel confident even now, but again, I am a criminal. I am a criminal. So what can I do?
There's this very recent Supreme Court judgment that recognizes the third gender. And it's a thumbs up. It's great that, you know, there's a bit of good news that's coming. But I feel that there is a certain sense of contradiction. On the one hand, you're saying that there is a third gender that very much exists and has a right to equality in every sense of the word. And yet when it comes to sexuality and sexual orientation and just the act, it says that that's illegal, unnatural, that cannot happen.
Yeah, we just got a recognition as a third gender, but our sexual behavior is still criminalized.
Yeah, which is a strange part.
Some of the religious people, they say, oh, we accept them as a part of the society. They are, their gender is different and their sexual identity is okay, but they cannot have sex because it's unnatural. My God, how could you say that? These two things are contradictory.
Do you feel that it's the mentality that has to change, and that has to come from, you know, the leaders of our country, you know, opening their minds?
It's just not about mentality, it is about the awareness about the law, okay? People have to understand that Section 377 not only affects the heterosexual, homosexual community, but also heterosexual community, because it gives you a right to get inside your bedrooms and see what you are doing. So even if I'm having any sort of sexual activity which is not leading towards a procreation of a child, is illegal. Is illegal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Is that any sort of activity? And can you say that heterosexual people don't do any sort of activities just beyond procreation? So first of all, awareness is one thing people has to understand. Second concern about is that people have this notion about that, you know, if you give this right, people will start having sex on the, you know, in a public.
Drop of a hat.
It's not going to happen. We are also human beings. The same sexual drive that you probably will have, the similar kind of sexual drive we have. The other thing about is that people have these notions about, you know, if you give right to people, then everybody will become gay. That's not true.
What needs to change? There has to be a change in mentality that is leading to starting from sniggering, humiliating, to later on molesting. And perhaps a strong political stand at this stage would help the people of the LGBT community. That's all we have from the chat. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, the political stage is a riot lately, with all the mudslinging, the acquisition and washing the dirty linen in full public view. In short, news has become very entertaining. We've got all the scoops for you, the news that you have seen, but you just have to see it again. Neville Shah with more.
So Sanjay Baru's book released at a very convenient time. It calls Sonia Gandhi the super prime minister. So basically, Modi has translated that as
प्रधानमंत्री जैसे कल किताब आई मुंडी नीची करके साइन करते थे.
But wait, there's more. Priyanka Gandhi has said that in fact Manmohan Singh himself is the super prime minister.
Manmohan Singh ji has been a super prime minister.
What the hell are you doing? Rule number 1 of knowing a superhero: don't reveal their identity. Now all this while, we were even confused if we had one strong leader. And it turns out we've got 2 superheroes in disguise in the UPA. But that's the bad news. Because in our country, even superheroes don't get the dignity that they deserve. And with such super presence in the party, the newer bloc must exude charisma as well. So why get desperate, Modi ji? And why this use of unparliamentary language? I mean, what is this?
शाहजादे जी एक मोटरसाइकिल पर घूमने लगे। धूम 3 चोरी का मोटरसाइकिल था, शाहजादे सवार थे। लेकिन इस बार उनका तीसरा धूम 3 होने वाला नहीं है।
Now to most people, comparing a junior Gandhi to a junior Bachchan in Dhoom 3 might sound idiotic. But if you actually get into it, it's quite apt. See, in the entire Dhoom series, neither did Uday Chopra or Abhishek Bachchan actually catch any of the criminals and complete the mission. So, Modi is actually right?
हम ऐसी भाषा का प्रयोग नहीं करते। हमारा दूसरा तरीका है, हमारा प्यार का तरीका है।
हमको नहीं कुछ समझ जरा समझाना।
Of course, प्यार. We know प्यार and its effects and how it conquers all, right?
प्यार तुम्हें किस मोड़ पे ले आया, ये दिल करे हाय हाय, कोई ये बताए क्या होगा।
No. Rahul, this is politics. यहाँ ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से देना पड़ता है यार।
5 रुपए की टॉफी आती है। गुजरात में मोदी जी ने 1 रुपए के लिए 1 मीटर जमीन बेची और फिर कहते हैं भैया गुजरात मॉडल।
I said पत्थर, not toffee. So this was your game plan all along, to go after Modi on his home turf with a toffee. With a toffee. I mean, I know the Gujaratis eat sweet food, but this is pushing it. With a toffee. Of course. So then Modi went ahead and told Rahul Baba that his days of playing with balloons are over and that he should stop and now grow up.
मेरी तो उम्र नहीं है कि मैं गुब्बारे से खेलूं। मेरी तो उम्र नहीं है मैं टॉफी के खेल खेलूं।
Actually, Rahul, wait. There might be a point there, huh? He's right. Just think about it.
चॉकलेट, लाइम जूस, आइसक्रीम, टॉफियाँ, पहले जैसे अब मेरे शौक है कहाँ, गुड़िया खिलौने, मेरी सहेलियाँ, अब मुझे लगती है सारी पहेलियाँ।
Enough Rahul bashing. Okay, enough. But bashing से याद आता है, what's the Kejriwal count?
थप्पड़ से डर नहीं लगता साहब, प्यार से लगता है।
Yeah, sure. Easy for you to say, Sonakshi. But it's a lot easier said than done. Okay? It's election time. And one has to show restraint. One has to show composure. One has to have their head on their shoulders and be smart about things. So Kejriwal forgave his assailant after an angry mob beat him senseless. But guys, here's something outstanding that I want to end this segment with. I mean, what all political parties will do just to get them on your side. You know, there's political strategy, there's whole policies that they write, there's manifestos, there's pandering to people, there's meet and greets, there's big speeches that they give out. They won't even fall short of doing a poop joke. I'm Neville Shah, thank you for watching.
Well, it's time to slip into a quick break here on CJ Youngistan. But remember, this is a platform where you can truly express yourself, be that a picture, a video, or even a song. Here's Man Goes Human singing about the 3 big PM aspirants this time. You're going to enjoy this.
I am the silent guardian. I am the dark, dark night. Give everything at subsidy. Never told me on my style. When I look back now, those 49 days were heaven. Mufflers and hernas are my life.
कब तक बैठे रहेंगे? तो बैठे ही करेंगे।
Oh yeah. That was the era of Kejriwal. Oh yeah. Born with a spoon of nothing in life.
When I was a little boy, I loved to play badminton.
They call me Rahul Gandhi. My mama's always right.
My mother came to my room and she cried.
Women empowerment, RTI.
सुनो.
I like such heavy words, and I speak them when I like.
हिंदुस्तान में जहर की खेती किसने की?
I am the left rider, got the development died. They call me Mr. Modi. You can call me Mota Bhai.
गुजरात के शेर को संभालना उनके बस का रोग नहीं.
Let's see, Mr. Modi, if you will last.
Welcome back. Now, while on one hand we talk about the big infrastructural changes that are required, basic amenities are missing from most of our homes. Now, Kiran is a young first-time voter. She is studying to be a graduate. She frequents the malls of the capital city. But when she gets back home, in her slum in the national capital, there is not one toilet for her and other girls like her. Here she is talking about her basic rights and her expectation from the new government.
I am Kiran, I am part of Youngistan and I am first time voter.
One amongst the 23 million first time voting population, I am the young of this city. The malls, the swanky metros, the international brands, we have it all. But right under these majestic flyovers is the bleak reality of our lives. This is my Basti of Shahadra. Just look at it from a bird's eye view. Houses, more houses, and even more houses, but not one toilet.
जी हाँ, ये दिल्ली का ही एक हिस्सा है और शर्म की बात यह है कि सरकार ने हमें शौचालय की भी सुविधा नहीं दी।
Today I will take you into these narrow lanes, behind these kacha walls, to talk about the issue that the government has conveniently forgotten. The women here are embarrassed to talk about toilet troubles. It is an irony that the topic that makes them blush now will have them going in the open fields to relieve themselves.
हमें शौचालय यहाँ से थोड़ी दूर जाना पड़ता है जो रात के समय बंद हो जाता है और फिर हम लोगों को बाहर जाना पड़ता है।
पुल के नीचे लैट्रिन जाते कि 11 बज रहे हो कि 12 बज रहे हो, हमें कोई लैट्रिन का साधन भी नहीं है।
So imagine this, anytime nature calls, day or night, we start our walk, the shameful, embarrassing one, towards the toilet. Dirty and unhygienic beyond your imagination. This election, not one campaigner visited us. But we are a voting population of 3,000 and the first-time voter like me is determined to make a difference. Now, BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate just filed a nomination and for the first time acknowledged the existence of a wife, and that triggered a cascade of reactions from every quarter. But what does it really mean to the voter, and does that affect your choice of the Prime Minister?
अगर उनके मन में महिलाओं के प्रति थोड़ा बहुत भी सम्मान है तो पत्नी के नाम ब्लैंक क्यों छोड़ते हैं?
When Narendra Modi's wife Yashoda Ben doesn't have a problem with it, I mean she's taking a pilgrimage for him, then why would anybody else have a problem with it?
जो खुद की पत्नी का सम्मान नहीं कर पा रहा है वो महिलाओं के लिए क्या करेगा?
राजीव गांधी खानदान के बहुत से पारिवारिक विषय हैं, हम कभी नहीं उठाएंगे।
मोदी जी, आप कहते हो मैंने अपनी बीवी का नाम नहीं छुपाया, यार हर बार फॉर्म में बीवी का नाम लिख देते, क्या जाता आपका?
देखिए, मुझे लगता है कि अगर नरेंद्र मोदी ने ये बात छुपाई है तो ये उनकी पर्सनल लाइफ है।
The reason why this is not a personal issue is because this is required under the law.
Past so many years he is doing so great in Gujarat. I don't think if he is married or not makes a difference in his political career.
मोदी जी, घर चला लो, घर नहीं चल रहा, देश कैसे चलाओगे?
पहली बार लिखा है कि शादीशुदा है।
मोदी जी, I don't know why you didn't acknowledge previously like you have a wife.
जब मोदी जी की वाइफ को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है तो लोगों को क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
मुझे भ्रष्टाचार किसके लिए करना है, आगे पीछे कुछ नहीं है।
The 12 crore first time voter is finding a voice right here on CJ Youngistan. That's a wrap then. That's all we could pack in for you this episode. But send us your feedback on ibncj.com, Twitter and Facebook. Goodbye.